Class is in session. The Brofessor is in. What's happening, y'all? It's time to take a look at Apollo Creed. He is the newest showboat, and I have him here at 6-star bronze. I do not get to keep this character. It will be returned to Scopely, and I have him just for the preview to show you today. So first off, just want to say love that they put this outfit in here with the stars and stripes. Super top hat. I think that's really cool. In terms of who Apollo Creed is, he is a defensive showboat who does a ton of healing for himself and others. So he's going to be interesting when it comes to boss battles in terms of healing yourself and your team. As far as trainers go, this is where everybody's going to want to get themselves some Apollo Creed, because at 6-star 26k, moves that cause bleed will do 150% more bleed damage. That is game changing for a lot of characters. He only has the one gear. He's got the Legends era, 10% more damage. So nothing special when it comes to that right there. For this first preview, I'm going to be showing this with double Furies or Fury 2s and 2 sets of that, as well as I put on a legit boss plate just to try it out to see if we can blow up more gems and do a whole bunch more gem damage. So we'll check that out and see how well that works. But we're going to be looking at about 100 to 116% total extra gem damage on these hits right here. So let's see how well that's going to do. And in terms of the moves we're going to use this time around, we're going to hit the 5 MP Black Body Blow Battery. Say it 5 times fast. Dealing 170k, choosing a 2x3 area to swap into yellow gems, which is going to load then the other 2 moves, including the fancy footwork. So we're going to put Pyro Gems down on the bottom row, choose a 6x1 area, and then we're going to blow them up with the finisher and choose 8 gems to destroy and pin your opponent. Entourage wise, we're going to hit it with as much yellow gem damage as we possibly can. So we're going to want to start with black moves going first, and that way we can have them set as soon as we can for turn 1. And then we're going to try it with a whole bunch of yellow gem damage with Shane O'Mac, Braun Strowman, and Santa Hogan. You can also put some yellow move damage medals on there, because he does have about 300k in terms of his finisher. So you can get that buffed up to do even more damage on the finisher. So you can swap some of these out for finisher damage as well too, depending on how you want to run that entourage. So let's go check him out at this moveset and see what we think. So you can see Apollo Creed comes out with a beautiful shuffle dance. We're going to take him excuse me, up against a 6-star Undertaker on the tours. So we're going to hit the black move first. That gives us that 2x3 into yellow gems. We're going to put it in a safer place so we hopefully don't cascade our turn out. And once you do that with the boss plate, which we still have on, you're going to see we've put these cross break gems down. We are going to put this fancy footwork on the bottom row and try to connect, at least hit, as many of these as possible. So this is going to give us the 6x1 that we want on the bottom. Now we're going to hit the finisher. And now we can destroy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then any gems in these rows that we want to that aren't going to get blown up by the cross break gems. And those are 2 right there. So that did 2.2 million damage. Our moves are refilled. Our boss plate went off again. And we are going to take a little bit of a hit from the Undertaker of about 1 million. We have a ton of health though, so we are good to go. We need to break this. I do not want to break all of it. Let's do that. Let's keep black gems and yellow gems going. So we can do a similar thing again. I would run this black move anytime you can and try to put it in a place that ain't going to cascade. So we get the boss plate to continually go off. And then we can keep hitting this way. Love the animations on this. I think Scopely did a really good job putting his dancing, his shuffling, and so forth into the game. And that one hit for 2.3 million. And we are going to take another hit. The next moveset I'm going to show something similar to this one, but we're going to put in the MP Steel and show you how that one might be the way to go. But I wanted to give a sense of just how hard he could hit with sort of more free to play trainers than normal. Although it doesn't hit as hard, it does continually recycle. But even still, with the boss plate, that's actually going to blow up the entire board. Or at least most of the board, maybe not the entire board. So you're going to do about 2 million damage each time through. Next time through, he's going to be completely finished. I hope he's going to be finished. Seems to have a way of kicking out of just about anything and everything. So this one definitely didn't hit as hard as I wanted or expected, but you can see that it does just continually recycle and would be a problem for other people to deal with. And I love that shuffle. Boom. And we'll just keep hitting these. Hit the finisher. So with a finisher that would be buffed a little bit more than this, and if you actually went all yellow move damage, you can actually hit for a pretty solid finisher. Oh, he actually did kick out again. There you go. He gets some wonderful cascades. We'll have to do it one more time. But I can run, I think we'll run this one back. I'm going to change the strap, put some move damage medals on there, like the yellow move damage medals, and then see how hard we can hit at that point. Just to give a sort of a comparison with the finisher, because the finisher then would hit for a lot more. But this is just without any big yellow move damage medal. Boom. Give a sense of what we can do. I'm not going to make this prediction again. He keeps kicking out before I can actually do anything. But you can see that we would take several hits. It would take several turns in order to do it this way. So just gem damage alone isn't going to be able to do it with this moveset. But let's run it back. Okay, so we've changed out the strap. We're going to keep the moveset and everything else the same for the moment. Actually, we're going to change that. Scratch that. Let's make a change. But I just wanted to show you that we have changed these out. So we now have takedown 2s instead. So now we're going to do 80% more move damage right there. And we also are going to do yellow moves at 160% more damage right there. So all in all, we are going to do a ton more yellow move damage. We're going to do 251.90% more yellow move damage. All right, I'm going to change the entourage a bit. So rather than going yellow gem damage, let's do a quick change. Hold the phone. And voila, they have been changed. So you can see now we're going to keep the black moves starting in. And now we're just going to go yellow move or just move damage in general. So if you get Rocky 76, he will add 50% to all moves. But if you don't, I believe it's Big E, the Showboat version, does 45% for yellow. So I would just put a yellow move damage person in general. If you have Hall of Fame Rude, he will add 25% more move damage. If you don't have him, then I would try to find somebody else that you can do move damage or just add some more gem damage in. And everyone should have R-Truth, and he will add, I don't have him higher than 15K. So right now it's 30%, but he can do as much as 50%. So you can see that I'm middle of the road with all of these characters right here and sort of what they can do. But this is going to give us a sense of just how hard we can do with the finisher with almost fully optimized. So let's go check it out. That's right. I need to call my lawyer. So let's go and hit, as we did last time, we're going to hit a 3x2. And then we are going to drop these on the bottom row. Boom. Just like we did last time. And now we're going to hit with a bigger finisher. This finisher is now going to hit for 1.478 plus all the damage that's going to come with the yellow gems. So let's take a look at how much that's going to hit for. try to get yellows or blues in those areas, or black ones. Still 2.2, so we're still hitting the same whether we put on gem or move damage. So you can see we're going to have the same issue as we did last time. So I'm going to end the match right here, but you get an idea of what this can do with either move and or gem damage. So here's another moveset we can use for Apollo Creed, and we have changed out something on here as well. So this would be, if possible, a drip plate build would definitely help, especially in terms of the finisher. But if you don't have that drip plate, in fact, one of the newer plates might actually work as well too. So I'm just going to leave this plate on here for the moment, but I will do another preview of Apollo Creed, so stay tuned for that. I will get access to some of the newer skill plates that are on his prize wall at this moment. But what I did change, and I did not say what I actually changed, is that I put 166% black move damage, 169% black move damage. It is unfortunate I don't have one that is a takedown 2, so we're going to lose 40% with the takedown 2s, but we're going to gain in another fashion. So we're going to have 210% more black move damage to add on to his moves. Now this move set is one that we're going to use with the heavy right hook now inside, because this is going to steal 2 MP from each of your opponent's black moves. It's going to deal 500k damage. And so if you buff this up enough, you can do 2 to 3 million damage each time that you get to use it. We're going to put in the swap move again to make yellows. And then you have the choice, and I wanted to try it out like this so you can sort of see what would happen with the jibe and jab. So using this one is going to put down trap gems, a 5x5 area. If broken by us, we're going to increase our blue MP, so that really doesn't matter. It's being broken by our opponent on their turn that's going to increase our black MP and reload our black moves. So in terms of the trainers right here and what we're going to use, you'll notice that I don't have Io Sky. She would be the best one to put here. So she would do 100% more black move damage, as well as +2 black MP if you got her maxed out at 26k. I don't have that. So in her place, we are going to put Dean Ambrose, and we are going to go with as much black move damage as possible. I know that Montez Ford, the Acrobat version, the one that I don't have, adds 10% more black move damage as well. You can put black gem damage, or anybody with move damage, like a Gooker, anybody like that can continue to add to black damage would be a good substitute to throw on in there as well too. So let's go check this out. Again, the other thing you can do is instead of putting the trap gems, you can use the finisher. But we'll try it out like this and see what we think against this Undertaker. And since the Undertaker's got black moves, we'll get a chance to see how in a feud or showdown, any match that has somebody with black moves, you'll have a chance to really do some damage against them that way. So this normally in a feud wouldn't be, but with tour perks, it is turn 1. And so what we can do is just throw this on the board anyways. We want it in places where they're going to break, so they might break black gems. All right, we're going to hit this, steal 2 MP. So that one hit for 1.8 million. And then you can just keep doing it over and over again until they run out. So let's see how many times we can hit it. 1, 2, 3. And so we're going to get 4 hits of this on turn 1. And so we did over 6 million damage. We're actually going to do 5 hits of it on turn 1. So if you had Io Sky, if you had full takedown 2s, and if you had 200% move damage metal, you're probably going to hit 2.5 to 3 million easy on that. Run that 4 times and you get the idea. We took him down over 7 million health with R5, but you can easily do way more than that as well. So take it for what it is in that sense. We'll just do a big hit. He's going to hopefully break down some of our gems. We'll take this here. Hopefully he breaks the black, and then we have our black moves ready to go. And we do. We've already drained him of all of his moves. And so you can see that this moveset will be very deadly against people with black moves in general, especially those people who like to run drip plates. So this is going to be a drip destroyer, 100%. And now we have all of his health drained. See you later, Taker. And as you can see, that's with my moves, medals, and trainers not being ideal or optimistic, how effective that would be against anybody running black MP, especially double black MP trainers. So going up against, again, anybody with a drip plate or someone like DX Triple H. All right, let's go check out the last move set I will show you. So with our final moveset, we are going to check out the triple blue moveset. And again, I'm just going to leave the plate and we can fiddle with that once I get a new plate to play with. I did put on just a percentage move damage medal here, so that's going to do another 49%. If you have a blue percentage move damage medal at 200%, you're going to do a heck of a lot more damage. But for right now, we're going to do about 130% more damage with this move set. And so we are actually going to go triple blue. Let's go back one screen. So we're going to hit the going the distance. It is a pin move countdown. And as you can see, it does 977K per time that you are able to do this and get pinned. So we want that to get it buffed as much as possible with blue move damage. The Razzle Dazzle combo, which is going to do 200K damage and make 30 heal gems into yellow gems. And then the clinch and the break is going to put some Juggernaut gems down. That will help us by moving the pin bar to the left. That's going to help us get ourselves pinned pretty easily. And also refill our blue moves by 3 MP at the end of each countdown. So this is going to be really good to stay alive. And this is what I think this is going to be like the boss battle moveset. If you're going to have a level 10 heal for boss battle, you will probably never die because you are going to have a lot of heal gems. The heal gems are going to be over 100K each, and you're making 30 of them. So you're going to be able to heal for roughly 3 million every time this cycles through. So this is actually a really good moveset for that. So in terms of trainers then, we're just going to go all blue. We're going to start with blue moves with Lawler. I put Rocky in here for 50% more blue move damage, or just all moves in general, but we're using all blue. But you can also put in Acro Sami Zayn, who does 45% blue move damage. And I can't remember if we have a 100% blue move damage person or that is coming. I just don't remember. And lastly, we're going to put in some coaches that just do more blue move damage. This would go up to 25%, and this would go up to 15%. Actually, no, I think that's as high as that one goes. So there's a little bit of wiggle room, at least there, in terms of move damage. But you get the idea. Let's go play this against The Undertaker again, and we'll show that we're not going to take any damage, and we are just going to be a pain in the rear in order to put it nicely. So we can't use this move to go in the distance until we get pinned. We're not going to use this move until we have the heal gems on the board. So we are going to put down our 2 Juggernaut gems, hopefully, and put them far away from each other, especially for people who destroy them. You are useful. We will... I did not want to make a pin. I was hoping to get another turn out of it. But that's okay. So all of our moves are filled up again. He is going to pin us. So the Juggernaut gems go off. It would have moved the pin bar over. We are going to hit this move and put our gems on the board. It now puts more of these on the board. All right, we want to kick out of this pin, hopefully without destroying too many of our own gems. It doesn't look like we have a move to do so, so we will... swipe, there we go. And now our countdown gems go off, fills the board with our heal gems. But before we do our other blue move, we are once again going to put down some Juggernaut gems on the board. Now we can hit our other blue move and heal ourselves for whatever he did. And you can see the damage that we're doing with each one of these blue moves going off. I'll make sure to show it this time around as well too. So we've completely healed. We're back up to 17 million health. He is going to hopefully pin us, and we can show how much damage that other move is going to do. He pins us. Good. So we have the same as before. So this one for me, and that is without all of the bells, whistles, and proper trainers and other things, we are doing 2.83 million every time that we get pinned. So you can see that that's going to go up way more for those of y'all who have all of the proper trainers and other things. We've put down our countdown gems. We swipe to get out of the pin. And now those all go off. And I do not have enough to do my own move again. But let's fill the blue. He's going to hit us again. Now we already have the heal gems on the board. Our goal right now is just actually to break the pin, keep yellow on the board, and as many heal gems as possible. And now we can do what we've done before. Put down the Juggernaut gems. And then we can hit, heal ourselves up. Do a big hit. And so you can see how effective this can be. And for us, the Undertaker is going to pin us each turn, so that makes it a little bit easier for us to sort of gauge what can be done. We're going to, again, deal 2.8 million. We're going to heal ourselves. We're going to get out of this pin. You destroy none of our things. We have no blue gems, or enough to do what we need to do. Okay, so I was hoping we get a blue match somewhere, but we are not going to. We're not that lucky, because he did destroy one of our Juggernaut gems, so we were unable to fill them all up. So let's get out of this. He is in danger, so, but if not, we would have been able to start it all again next turn anyways. And we are just about full health. So you can see how annoying that would be, but also how beneficial in a boss battle that could be, although we're not going to get pinned, so it actually would not be. Disregard everything I said about the boss battle. But as you can see, when it comes to feuds or showdowns, this is an annoying build, or one that you can at least win with over and over. So last but not least, we just need to talk about the new moment in the game that you have a chance to get off of the Apollo Creed prize wall itself. And this one is for all different game modes. So it doesn't matter if it's a feud, showdown, or otherwise, you'll be able to capitalize on this. And when maxed at level 30, you're going to be able to generate more or any color gems. Multiply gems are going to increase their strength. Matching gems will bring more move points. Black gems, which they all seem to have some connection to, we're going to do 100% more damage, and you'll be able to create more Juggernaut gems. So all in all, for the Rocky characters that have come out this past 2 weeks, this is actually a really good moment with which to try to get your hands on for some, hopefully to get your superstars much, much better. But that's all we got for Apollo Creed. Thanks for watching. Give it the old likes and subscribes and all that wonderful stuff. And leave some comments in the box below and what you think about him and what you're doing in order to get him. Class is over, y'all. Talk soon. Brofessor out.